Hello everyone. Welcome to the sharing meeting of Institute Lab. Today we are honored to have Dr. Jerry, who comes from Jeonghwan University CVPN, to give us a speech. Professor Jerry is a scholar in the field of human resource management and development, organizational behavior and development. As you know, today is Research Day, so our topic will focus on the research workshop. And Dr. Jerry will show us his innovative theory for energy as capital. You will have an opportunity to gain insight into how this concept to be applied to your future career. Now let's welcome Dr. Jerry.
Hello, thank you for your invitation, and it's my honor to be here. Today, I would like to talk about the recent trend in the managing people and the management issues. Okay, and I just want to introduce that the topic is healing the toxic organization. Okay, so I will introduce that. Before, okay, so I better to introduce myself a little. Okay, and my name is Jeonghwan Jerry Choi, and as you said, I'm Korean. Originally, I'm Korean. And however, so I was a mechanical engineer for many years, and then after getting the master's in the mechanical engineering, and I worked at the Bosch as an R&D engineer, product manager, and a project manager for more than 7 years. And however, one day I lost my $200 million project. That was heartbreaking, but however, that was okay. Because that was not my money. That's the company's money. Okay. However, the problem occurs because that my people, more than 70 people who work with me, who work for a stupid manager, they lost their job because they had a stupid manager. That happens. Okay. Possibly I could find another job. Possibly I can find another company. Okay, but however, what can I do for my people who lost their job because they had a stupid boss, stupid manager? So that I was totally ashamed. So then I don't want to experience that kinds of things again. So then I wanted to cover my skill set. Okay, so I went to the MBA program, and personally, I got my first MBA from Korea, and I got my second MBA from Germany because I was a German engineer. Okay, so after completing my MBA degrees, and I was working at the business consulting industry as a business consultant, as a strategy consultant. Okay, and then I enjoyed my life at the business consulting, 7 to 11 every day, and 7 days a week, 24 hours, and that's 365 days, every day work, every day hard working, because we make a lot of money. Okay, good, nice. However, okay, but the problem I could observe, unfortunately, at the workplace, at the business industry, there are tons of thousand asshole managers. We expect that the managers are very nice, very smart. They usually serve for the people. They usually work for the people. They usually be very intelligent to make the best choice. But unfortunately, no. They are troublemakers rather than the business problem solvers. Something wrong. Okay, so I got a question. Why we have those kind of bad decision makers, bad business leaders, and bad something? So then I try to find a solution. I try to find a way how we can address this problem. So then I went to the University of Illinois Champaign to study about it, how we can develop the best business problem solvers and how we can put them into the right position. So then I worked for more than 7 years as a PhD, and then I completed my PhD work at the University of Illinois. Fortunately or unfortunately, I got a job at the King University in New Jersey. So I was working at the New Jersey campus for a year, and one day my boss called me, "Hey Jerry, do you want to go to China?" I said, "No." I want to say, shut up, just go to the China to help the new campus to establish a new campus and to make the people more better. And yeah, okay. I came to here. But however, when I was working at the Kane Union campus, our students, Kane University Union students, they are good, they are okay. But however, they don't want to go to higher. And they just want to complete their college degree, that's all. And then many of our students, especially for the beginners students, they are part-time students. They come to campus, they complete, and then they complete the degree, and then they will come back to the company, and that's it. Okay, they don't want to go higher. Okay, that's fine. But however, for me, I want to develop a more ambitious and a more business problem solvers who can solve for the global business economy. Okay, so that was one of the reasons why I came to the Wenzhou campus to serve for my lovely students. Okay, and so far, I came to the Wenzhou campus in 2015, and then so far I think that even though you had a very bad teacher, not very stupid teacher, okay, because my lovely students work hard, so that my lovely students grow well so far, okay, I'm very happy with my people, with my students. Okay, good. However, when we really enter to the business profession, okay, something will be happening. Many good things we want to happen, but however, many bad things will happen too. Okay? For example, we have a case of this. Okay, so recently many business environment is changing. Okay, good. However, what kinds of things can happen? Unfortunately, we have a few number of the cases who quit their job. Okay, and then this lady is Choi she, and then she was working as a product manager at the TikTok. Okay, and she was one of the best product manager in another company like Google or the Facebook or something. But unfortunately, she worked at the TikTok. But however, after several months, after a few number of the years working, she quit. Okay, and then maybe we can listen to her why she quit her job at TikTok. You see that?
I always been very strategic with my career development. I have this little template and I'm excited to share with you on this channel, so stay tuned for that. I also always have these conversations proactively and I ask explicitly. I don't beat around the bush. I take my career very seriously and I have the results to show for it too. How I normally approach this is that I usually have a formal career development conversation with any new manager that I work with in the first month. And then I have that conversation every 2 months after. So in this case, I had many career conversations with the senior leader I was working with, and they were always like, oh yeah, of course, I will support you. And so 2 months before a performance review cycle, I popped the question, do you and the leadership team feel confident in nominating me for promo this cycle? And this person dodged my question for 4 weeks in a row. And finally, in the 11th hour, they were like, oh, actually, I can't nominate you. This other person has to. Then I talked to the other person, and when asked the same question, they were like, no, your output is not enough. And I said, can you clarify, what is enough? And in my head, I knew I was the highest performer on the team, so where was the disconnect? They said, and let me read this, I cannot describe what output is the next level because I didn't look at the leveling rubric. I cannot describe the work you need to do because I don't know it. You should know it. Then convince us and explain why it's important, then launch the project. And when performance review comes, we look at your outcome and see whether you are worthy for promotion. My last tip to you is don't pay attention to your job level. Just do the work. I said I get it. I'm all about that entrepreneurial spirit, but leveling is a very real topic to discuss. Previously at Facebook, I had sponsorship from my manager, but I got blocked by HR VP because of leveling issues, and I just don't want that to happen here. And then they said, without a beat, maybe HR had a different reason they couldn't tell you. Maybe it's that you haven't demonstrated the capability. I said the VP of product herself was sponsoring me and was going through the HR hoops. It wasn't an issue of capability. A lot of other things happened, but after discussing with leadership about it, we concluded that it just wasn't a good fit, and they advised me to look around internally for other teams and that they would give me all their support. Ultimately, having been on the team longest and talking to numerous colleagues about this, I just didn't see any signal that things would change even after I stayed for another year. Levels were not defined clearly. 3 senior managers told me 3 different processes for promotion. Nobody knew it was actually the right process. And managers were there just to judge performance. They weren't there to lift the teams and elevate them to the next level. Even some of the most talented colleagues who we all knew internally carry TikTok, they also faced many challenges and weren't promoted into leadership positions. So I felt that support in my career growth was non-existent. Number 2, culture.
Okay, so then, yeah, this is one of the example, and she mentioned about it, the 4 different reasons why she quit from the job, from the people. Okay, and here, okay, so there is no support in her career growth, and then the HQ, the headquarters, applied at the 996 work culture, 996, okay, 996. And the desired meeting culture, many years late, the meeting would be rescheduled to the last minute, and the meeting would run late, overtime, importance of meetings held at night, and the workplace PUA. Are you familiar with the PUA, team of artists? Gaslighting, mental game, and the psychological manipulation. Okay, people artists. That's happening, gossiping behind the door and the blaming in front of the people, gaslighting, micromanagement. Okay, and the lack of respect of the diversity, and simply because she was a woman, and she was intentionally, purposefully, and unconsciously discriminated from the promotion, from the opportunities. That happened, okay? And then there is the organizations ignoring physical, social, mental, and emotional health issues. So then she quit. Toxic, okay? And another case, that is not happening only for the management side, but however, that is also happens in the science and engineers. She's an engineer. Jamie Lin, she was working at the Google for more than 7 years as an R&D engineer. Okay, so she was one of the best engineers at the Google, and she wanted to find a better job opportunity, and she moved to the TikTok, Singapore. Anyway, so then, yeah, she just quit her job within 4 months. Why? Let's listen directly from her.
Friends, my name is Jamie. For those of you who are new here, it's great to have you on the channel. Some of you may know me as the person who put out a video on the TikTok Singapore office a couple of months ago, but my physical health also took a bit of a toll, even though I was still training in the gym once or twice a week, just going through the motions. But, I ate whatever I wanted, I snacked, I drank, that sort of thing. I somehow also became this really grumpy person who just wasn't happy, just because. And that obviously didn't make me a very positive person to be around. And then it hit me. I wasn't happy at work, and it was draining me in more than one way. I started to think about what went wrong and why I constantly felt so drained. I took a few days to journal and reflect on how I was feeling, and it came to a couple of realizations. Number 1, my scope of work, which is employer branding, was not what I wanted to pursue in the long run. Looking back at the journey of my entire career, I realized that the most fun, rewarding, and fulfilling part of it was when I was actually working with students. Most of my work in employer branding, however, just didn't necessarily allow me to work directly with students. It was a lot more of working with vendors, managing social posts, ensuring that our Glassdoor scores were improved and maintained, that sort of thing. To add on, the part I enjoyed the most during my time at TikTok was actually when I was managing my first ever official intern at Meta. So I realized that I really, really miss coaching and mentoring students. Number 2, LARP was just not for me.
I better to stop here, and then I better to summarize these here. Okay, so then she mentioned about it, the 4 factors and the 4 things because of this, and she quit her job. Okay, and then the scope of the work was not aligned with her personal passion and the drive, and the lot was like the collaborative work tools. It doesn't be with her, and the organization was difficult to navigate. and she didn't identify that who is the person in charge, whom she need to talk with to solve a problem. Okay? And then beside culture, like that style doesn't resonate her badly. So then after 4 months of the working, she quit from her engineering job from TikTok. Even though she worked at the Facebook more than 7 years, at the Google for more than 7 years. Okay, so then this is now happening all around the world. This is not just one case in a certain specific company. No, this is happening all around the world in business, unfortunately. Okay? And this kind of things was summarized by the Carol West, and she is a professor at the New York University. And then she mentioned that she published and she summarized and she published and she proposed this 5 jerks at work. Jerks at work. Okay? So we will encounter this kind of 5 types of the jerks, assholes, bad guys, gaslighter, and the psychological warfares. Those bastards at the workplace. And she summarized the kiss of kick down. Kiss of kick down means, praise the hierarchy, but the kick down the subordinate. Yeah, work, my slave, you guy, you must bring me a leader, yeah. And however, I praise my boss. They promote it. Really? Okay? And the second type of the jerk is a credit stealer. Jerry, when you work with your friend, okay, there must be the person who do not work, but for those one day, and when the last minute, and that individual comes, and then share the credit. Take your credit. You don't have that? You have that. That is more serious in the business world. Credit stealer, we have. And the bulldozer. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm one of the bulldozer. I'm sorry. We love to push, no matter what. Do it now! Do it now! Don't let me! Yeah, no matter what! Yeah, do it! Bulldozer. I'm sorry, I'm one of them, I know. I'm one of the bulldozer. I'm sorry. Okay? And the micromanager. Micromanager, you know that, okay, every single step that you must do this, and the font size must be this, and you should not make any mistake. Micromanager, we have, and gaslighter, manipulating our mind emotionally. Gaslight, pickup artist. And they are very good at playing with your mind. For example, I make a mistake. Okay? However, I attribute my mistake to another. Because of you, I make a mistake. You are wrong. We do. They do. We have those kind of the psychological manipulation of. Okay? Okay. This is quite universal in the workplace. Okay, good. However, the Carol has to give more attention to the individuals, person. But however, anybody can be a gaslighter. Anybody, sometimes we can do that kinds of things. But however, as an individual, okay, so there must be another choices, I think. So then, I brought another idea. And then, here, I have a few number of questions. Okay, good. And what is the nature of the toxic organization? Why people quit their job because of the toxic culture? Why we have those kind of toxic culture? Who made that? And how we made it? Okay, and who does create the toxic culture? And why and how does toxic culture thrive in the organization? And what does get benefit and the disadvantages of the toxic organization? And what are the consequences of the toxic organization? How to avoid the toxic management without quitting a job? And how to transform the toxic organization into the healthy and the healing organization? That is my question. Because we have a lot of those kind of things, especially in recent years, because of the pandemic, because of the quickly changing business environment, artificial intelligence is coming, and the speed of the business environment change is totally accelerating. a few months ago, we didn't expect anything about artificial intelligence. But however, now we talk a lot about artificial intelligence. Is anybody who can design the artificial intelligence? Anybody can do that? Oh, personally, I was an engineer. I was a control engineer, so I could do something. Okay, anybody can do that? Okay, how we can catch up this kind of business environment to change speed? That gives us a pressure. That is the reason why we have those kind of the culture, possibly. So then, here is a question. Okay, so then I am proposing the healing the toxic organization, and then I define this idea as a war for energy as capital. War for energy as capital. We will see. Okay, and then, however, in order to elaborate this, I propose that mine is the 5 lemmas and the propositions to explain this kind of things. 5 lemmas, 5 fundamental ideas, theories, possibly. First, we struggle for energy. We struggle for energy, okay? And second, I think energy is capital. And third, the capital is multidimensional. Money is multidimensional. Okay, I think, I am proposing, we'll see. And fourth, becoming energy drain or the energy source is habitual, habit. Okay? And finally, habit is constructive better than constructed. Okay? This is my 5 fundamental proposition to understand that the toxic organization, how to heal the toxic organization culture. Okay? So we will see. We will see. Don't be serious. This is fun. Okay? So I decided to start with the first lemma. People struggle for energy. People struggle for energy. Why we have a lot of tensions, conflict, or something in the workplace or in the human relations? Why? Oh, James Redfield, and according to James Redfield book of the cerebral prophecy. Okay, James Redfield proposed that. Okay, so he proposed this kind of concept, energy. People want to get the energy. Okay, for example, we usually have at least one standardized energy level. Okay, so when we have energized, okay, so we feel good and then we work, right? However, when our energy was totally exhausted or we consumed our energy, what happens? We feel bad, we feel exhausted, we feel lazy, we cannot do anything. Okay, good. And how we can create the energy, how we can take energy, how we can keep and how we recharge our energy. Many times, just taking rest or enjoy the life, maybe you will recharge your energy by yourself or throughout the interaction with the people or just staying at home and playing the game, something. That's a passive energy. However, many times, people steal your energy. How? Throughout stealing your attention. If I get your attention, okay, maybe I can get your energy. And then you will lose your energy. Okay? Sure, absolutely. So attention is energy. So then if you give unnecessary attention to another people, that is losing your energy. And then when you have that kind of situation, for example, pickup artist or the gaslighting, I made a mistake. Because of you, I made a mistake. You are wrong. Then what do you feel? You feel bad. Okay, so you are totally angry, and then what does that mean? You give me no attention, right? Okay, so then I take your energy. So then, technically speaking, we have 2 different ways of the energy stealing, energy taking, energy creation. First, constructive way of the energy creation, and second, destructive way of the energy stealing. Okay, good. And the energy creation positive way is always good. Okay, and Rico, the psychologist, recently he proposed a new concept of the 5 A's to create the energy together in a positive way, in a constructive way. Absolutely, we have 5A. If we give more attention, okay, so we can create more energy. Okay, sure. For example, okay, instead of the taking your energy, okay, maybe, oh, what's wrong with you? Can I listen to you? Do you need any help? Okay, can I listen to your story? So what can I help you? I give attention. What do you feel? Oh, feel good. And then we create the energy together. So this is the way of the positive creation of the positive energy. Good attention, giving more attention is good. Okay? And affection, sharing the emotion. Okay, if somebody is sad, okay, why? Okay, oh, what is wrong? And then, can I help you? Can I listen to you? Okay, and then what is wrong with you? Can I help you? Okay, so this is affection. However, somebody, okay, that is affection, sharing the emotion. It's necessary, it's important. And appreciation. If something good, okay, if somebody help me, okay, we must show our appreciation. Thank you. Because thanks to you, I could make it. Thanks to your effort, we could do it. Thanks to your something, okay, thanks to your effort, thanks to your extra work, okay, so absolutely, that is all yours. Okay? Thank you, appreciation, okay? Good. And acceptance. That means, okay, I know, I look like 아저씨, not 오빠. Okay? So 아저씨 means big head, big belly. I'm not handsome, I'm ugly, I'm not a traditional Korean boy. No, I'm sorry, okay? But I accept it. What can I do? I accept myself. Okay, so then, like this, I accept the other's difference. Even though you are the woman, even though you are Chinese, even though you speak in English, well, even though you speak an African something, even though you speak in a very strange language, even though you look ugly, even though you are totally beautiful, something, I accept. Not distinguish. Sure, okay? Accept. First, we better to accept. Then we can talk. Because you look strange, I do not talk. Don't do that. Okay? Accept. And allowance is, okay, everybody make a mistake. Right? Absolutely, everybody make a mistake. So then, when you make a mistake, okay, when you see somebody make a mistake, what is your reaction? I get bad. Yeah, you're totally gay. Okay? Please allow people to have a mistake. We need to have a tolerance, flexibility. Okay? And that's fine. Okay? However, when you make a mistake, do you give an allowance? I hope you have. But for the many times, you criticize yourself. Oh, I made a stupid choice. I shouldn't come to the WKU. I should go to the better school. I should work harder in the high school to go to the Beijing University, Jeonghwan University. I should work harder something. I should choose another major. I should do something else. I made a mistake. And then you criticize yourself. Oh, I'm bad, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm totally. It's okay. Allow yourself. Everybody can make a mistake. Sure. Allow. Okay? We call that is allowance. So then when we have this kind of the 5 A's, okay? Possibly, I define them as a vitality agent who create the energy, positive energy. Okay, absolutely in the workplace we want to have more that kinds of the vitality agent. But, okay, we have a dark side too. Dark side, maybe you're familiar with that, like a gaslighter, like the jurors, okay? So I define the more specifically about the tools. What kinds of tools those people who want to take your energy, okay, use. Tools. 5 tools I propose. I conceptualize that. The 5 tools energy vampires are using. Energy vampires. Energy vampires take your energy. Energy vampires. Energy vampires, they can use that the torture needle. Torture needle means I make your emotions totally embarrassed. Yeah, I love to break your mind. I love to hurt your emotion and feeling. Like the torture needle. Yeah, torture, yo! Emotional. Torture needle. There must be a friend who are very good at. Okay. And there must be a person who really good at breaking the human emotions, human feelings. There is. Okay. Absolutely we have. Okay. And the second one is sledgehammer, bulldozer. Yeah, sledgehammer, hammer, yeah, do it now, I will kill you. Crash, do it now. If you don't do that, yeah. Sledgehammer, okay, there he is. And then sometimes, very straightforward or very directive parents beat the kid or teachers. Yeah, I was a victim of that. My teachers love to torture that. Okay, sledgehammer. They use it very brutal way, very oppressive way. Okay, we have those people, absolutely. And the third type of the tools is a frozen arrow. Okay, frozen arrow is okay. We guys, okay, so we work together. Okay, and then yeah, today we want to go to the restaurant to enjoy the dinner, nice dinner. Okay, so yeah, we bring the idea. Wow, let's go to the Chashan area to enjoy that some of the Indian food, something. Okay, yeah, everybody agree? Yeah. However, suddenly, no. No, I don't want to go there because that's a bad Indian. No, I don't like that. Yeah, shut. No, I don't want to do that. Let me see. Yeah, shut. Put down. And then break the event, and then break the agreement, and then last month break something. Chill that. We have. And then many times, that kind of things is happening in the business meeting. And the subordinate and the many experts, we agreed with those kind of the consensus to propose that the business problem, solution. However, suddenly one manager came to the business meeting and then, shut up! No, that's totally stupid idea. Yeah, we must do analysis. Cooling down. And then people get embarrassed. They enjoy that. They get the attention from people throughout that kind of the frozen arrow. It happens a lot, unfortunately. Really. Okay? And then the fourth one is a begging bowl. No matter what, okay? They usually have tons of thousand problems. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have anything. I am not good at it. Because I am poor, you must do it for me. I will not do anything, but you must do it for me. Oh, sure, absolutely. They are begging. They are begging every day. They are begging every moment. They are begging everything. They are begging for your attention. Oh, if you have done a few number of the group work together, there must be a person who never do anything because they have tons of thousand difficult work, difficult something, because I don't have time, because I need to prepare some very important something, because I don't have enough energy, or I am sick and I must go to the family something, and I have no time to work for you. But you must work for me. Right? Oh yeah, that must be. We call that they are begging bowl. Always. They must be the most progress person in the situation, and they must get the service. They don't want to work, but they want to get your energy, want to get your resources. It happens. And the last one is a spider web. Spider web can be easily observed at the tiger moms. Tiger moms. Tiger moms, mom. Your mom. Your mom taking care of the baby. Many moms taking care of the babies. However, a few number of the moms, they want to push their kids to go to the Beijing University, Jeonghwan University, Harvard, MIT. And then what are they doing? They plan every single minutes, and they push their kids to the violin, private centers, private education, something, and they must complete this and go to every single thing, and then they manage every single small things for the people, micromanagement. Okay, good. And then, however, they added one more sentence. This is for you, not for me. Right? I am serving for you. I am sacrificing my life for you to make you go to the Beijing University, Choi University, or Harvard, MIT. I sacrifice yourself. So then this is for you, not for me. However, they take the energy. They steal the energy from the kid. Oh, sure. They spider web, spider web, trap, and micromanagement. They are energy vampires. So this is energy vampiring tools. And then when we have this kind of people, within our network, we commonly have a struggle or war for energy. We want to protect our energy from these energy vampires. Unfortunately, we have more these creatures than these. Dark side is more powerful. Unfortunately, the people are easily get dark. We love to choose the dark side. Okay, so that's the first dilemma. Energy, war. People struggle for energy. Then second, energy is, what is the energy? So why you feel drained? Why you feel exhausted? Why you feel something? What is happening when you lose your energy? And many people just think that the energy is a chi or some vitality, something, or the health. No. Let's define. Energy is precious money. Do you want to lose your money? Is there anybody who made the business? Why? What is the purpose of the business? Why we should make a business? To make more money. Because we love money. Is there anybody who don't like the money? No? Unfortunately or fortunately, I love money. Everybody love money. But however, what if your energy is money? We need to keep the money, and then we need to create more money, right? I think so. But however, many times we ignore the importance of the energy. We ignore the importance of our energy. Let's think our energy is precious money. Let's treat our energy as a precious money. Then we can elaborate more. Then, why the energy vampires want to take our energy? Because that's precious. Energy vampires can be said to drain the multiple forms of the capital through the negative and the draining interactions within the individuals feeling physically, emotionally, and the mentally exhausted and the damaging of social connection. Why energy vampires want to take your energy? Because that's precious, like money. They take your money. So then, what is money? What is money? What is capital? We will see. What do you think? What is capital? Okay? What is capital? For example, here, do you think this is money? How you can say that? This is cash. Cash is money. Cash is money. Okay, that's true. But however, is it working in the Nigeria, Namibia, or the South Africa something? No. So then, in that place, this is money. Sure, possibly. Okay. So what is the definition of the money? What is money? We love money, but however, we didn't know that what is money? What is the identity of the money? And the money usually be thought as the medium to exchange something. Okay, good. However, for many years, after having the Karl Marx Das Kapital, okay, so you know the Das Kapital? 자본론, 자본, 뜨거운, Karl Marx, 뜨거운. So what is that? What is capital? So what is capital? According to Karl Marx, what is capital? You know that. Remaining value surplus. Okay? What is the source of the surplus? So then, a long story short, according to Karl Marx, what is the definition of the capital? Surplus. How the surplus is coming? It's from workers, more specifically, workers, surplus time, labor time. So then, a long story short, according to Karl Marx, capital is time. Time is money. Simple, right? Okay, so since the invention of those kind of concepts, scientific concept of time is money, okay, we, business scholars, especially for the business scholars, okay, we developed a tons of thousand different concepts of the money. And then this is our synthesize the concept of the money, these 10 years. Okay? And then absolutely anybody understand that the financial capital, cash. How about Alipay? Alipay is the money. How about your bank account? How about the Bitcoin? Bitcoin is money? Oh, possibly, because that is a form of the financial capital. Good. And another, the organic capital means, okay, so Apple and the Huawei, who make more money? Apple, why? Because Apple is good at making money. That is an organic capability, right? Good. And then maybe we can say that kinds of the distinguish organic capability as organic capital. Between the Facebook and the TikTok, who make more money? TikTok. Okay, TikTok has more organic capital, but they are quickly losing them. Okay, we will see. And the social capital is understood as a network, human network. Whom do you know? For example, okay, somebody wants to start a business. Okay, so you need $20 billion, 20 billion RMB. Okay, so then where did you got that money? If you want to start a new business. Bank. Okay, so then, so you want to get $20 million RMB from the bank. So then you go to the bank now. Okay, it's a bank. Okay, I went to the bank. Okay, bankers. Oh, I have a great idea. Can you please let me have 20 million RMB? What will happen? Get out of here! Who you are? Who are you? Get out of here! You stupid. Okay. However, let's change the game. What if you know the bank manager? So your bank manager is your father's best friend. Okay, so then, I know the bank manager, and then, hey, bank manager, I need 20 million RMB. I know you. You're my best. My father is your best friend. Okay, so then what will be happening? Okay. Not approval, at least we are not rejected. We will have a chance. We call this is social capital. Fancy social capital human network is money. What kind of people you know? That is money. Okay? And next one is, okay, so we have a financial capital, organizational capital, social capital, and the human capital. Human capital is what is your capability? What kinds of knowledge, ability, skills you have? What can you do for me? Okay? So why we need to go to, why do you want to complete your college degree? Why do you want to go to graduate school? To study what? To study. Do you want to become a scholar? Do you want to become a researcher? Do you want to become a something? No. Okay, so what do you want to do? We want to get a good job. We want to start a new business, something to make more money. Okay, good. So then, what kinds of skills do we need? Making money skills. Okay, so then, those kind of capabilities, knowledges, and skills, we call they are human capital. What can you do? Okay, that's a human capital, right? And so we define that as a human capital. Okay, so these are the traditional capital theories in the business world. However, in more recent years, okay, we developed the more deeper capitals inside of our mind. We call those are the psychological capital and physiological capital and spiritual capital. Psychological capital was formulated and proposed by the Fred Rutens. Fred Rutens was a University of Nebraska professor, and then he produced a very interesting scholar, and he was my boss at the Sang-Yun Lee at the King University. He was my boss, and he is a direct student of the Fred Rutens. However, Fred Rutens, my boss, Dr. Lee, and Dr. Jerry Choi, we are the part of the positive organic behavior school. We advocated the psychological capital. What are the psychological capital? That is your mental capability and the psychological power, positive power to work there. For example, psychological capital is composed with 4 positive psychological states. Self-efficacy. Do you believe in yourself? You can do something? You need to have that. Okay? Absolutely. If you do not have confidence in yourself, you will not work. That's the self-efficacy. And then, whole. Do you see the positive side of the phenomena or some problems? Solution focus or the trouble focus? We want to see the solution focus. Okay? And the optimism and the resilience. And the resilience is that, okay, when you fail, okay? And so when we fail, okay? Yeah, absolutely, we failed to go to the Beijing University or the Jeonghwan University. Well, I failed, we failed. Good. And then, what will be happening? We disappointed and we cry. We must cry, we cry, and then we stand up and we must go. Okay? And especially in the business world, when we try 100 times of the business, okay, so what is the success rate? Just 1%. When we try not 100, we have only 1 chance out of the 100. So 99 times we fail, we screwed up, we totally abandoned, we are totally ignored, we are totally rejected. It's natural. Then what happens? We accept, we cry, we stand up, we go forward, no matter what. Because this is a capability of the resilience. Okay? Okay, cry, accept, and go forward. Stand up, go forward. This is resilience. Those kind of the 4 positive psychological domains is constructing the psychological capital. Okay, so our mental capability, our mental positive ability is our mind. For example, nowadays, anybody worry about the thinking, why people don't want to work. Sure, why they lost their motivation? Because they are lazy? No, they experience that long helplessness. They are totally alone. Even though they try several times and they failed, they don't do anything. They totally screwed up. So then they stopped trying. Resilient? No. That is the problem. Okay? So then, possibly, we'd better to have a more resilient psychological power to overcome the difficulties. We call that is a psychological capital. Okay, so then you have all this kind of the money. Okay, good financial capital, organic capital, social capital, human capital, psychological capital, but what if you lost your health? What if you got a cancer? Okay, that's physical subject, but what if you totally lost your mental capability? You have a mental problem. I don't want to work anymore. Mental. I'm totally exhausted. I'm totally bummed out. It happens. Unfortunately, okay, many of my lovely Chinese students, my WKU students, you have many stress. You have a lot of pressure from your father, mother, your grandfather, father's grandfather, father's grandmother, and mother's grandfather, mother's grandfather, because you have only one single child. We call that is a 6I pressure. 6 people give a full attention to one child. You are not okay. Unfortunately, you are not okay. This is totally seldom case. This is totally outlying case. You can be sick, that's fine. Okay? You don't need to try your best. Fine. This is a very abnormal situation. Accept. It's okay. You are mentally getting a lot of pressure. We know. Accept. Okay? Good. So then physiological capital is money. Health, your physical health, mental health is money. And finally, the spiritual capital, I propose. The spiritual capital can be understood as what is your purpose of your life? What is your life purpose? Why? What do you want to do? For example, what if you have tons of billions of dollars, $1 billion? What will you do? Donation? No donation. You must consume the $1 billion by yourself. What will you do? You will travel. You will buy a lot of luxury things like Louis Vuitton, Maserati, Benz, or the Porsche, something. Okay, but that does not consume no more than 1% of $1 billion. Then, 99% of your $1 billion, what will you do? A few number of students want to study more to pursue the PhD. Don't try that. Don't try that. No, that's unnecessary. Okay, that's unnecessary. And you must make more money. How much money make you happy? $1 billion. Then, when we don't have such kind of limitations on, okay, so what really do you want to do for your life? That is a life purpose, okay? We did better to set up those kind of the life purpose. And personally, my purpose of the profession or the something, and I want to unleash the hidden potentials of the people, and I want to put them into the right place to make them grow as a business problem solver. That is my life purpose, and I think that I am doing that kinds of things. However, let's try to pursue the right purpose. Okay, so then that will help us to have a more strong spiritual capital, I think. Okay. So then, okay, that is a capital is multidimensional, and that's over. The time is over. And okay, I made this watch to present the multiple capitals. Can you see that? And then maybe you can see the rainbow color, seven images of the multiple capitals. Okay, so I better wrap up. Wrap up. Okay, so just three more minutes. Okay, 3 more minutes. Okay, and the capital is multi-dimensional, and the energy is capital. Okay, no. Okay, capital. capital is multidimensional, and even to take back those kinds of precious capital, okay, and then anybody struggle for the energy, and then those kind of things can be exercised by within the organization, managers and the top leaders and the boss. They usually define these kind of things and to help the energy vampires work or the vitality agent to work. And that is a management. That is a management. The boss encourage this kind of the toxic management or this kind of the healing management within the organization. It's their choice. It's the manager's choice. Mediocre, excellency. This is contrasting. Okay, anybody want to looking for the excellent work, but really? Do you think that many organizations look for the excellence? For example, in our school, do you think that our staff members and our managers look for the excellent work? Mediocre. Why? Because that's easy. I don't want to consume my energy. I don't want to work hard. It's natural. There must be the energy draining, okay? Who inspire the mediocre, while a few number of the stupid healing managers usually inspire the excellency. So then, bureaucracy versus participation, asymmetric information problem, transparency, nepotism versus competency, ignorance versus active listening, meritocracy versus all-level people development, disparity versus inclusion. So management, the top leaders, they can inspire, encourage the toxic culture or the healing culture. That is their choice. That's a habit. And habit is constructive. Why? Even though that the boss or the managers, they want to encourage the toxic culture or healing culture, it depends on the people's choice. They construct it together. They construct together. If you do not say anything, okay, so even though you got a situation, okay, somebody comes to you and the pickup artist and the psychological warfare or the doing bad things on you, okay, so what you need to do, you must say, no, don't do that. If you don't do that, they will keep doing. Okay? So then, you should construct healing culture. Say no. Okay? That is the reason why we need to construct our culture together. Don't be a victim of that toxic culture. Okay, good. That is this, and overall, this is a word for energy as capital. And a long story short, energy is precious. Let's try to create it, protect it. Let's try to share the people. Okay, and we don't need to be a victim of the energy vampires. We identify the energy vampires. We must be able to fight against with them to keep our energy. Because our energy is money. Okay? So that is it, and I decided to wrap up. That is it. Okay? So this is my idea. This is my synthesized idea so far. Okay? And any suggestion, any something? So far, okay? Make sense? Thank you. Okay?